It's PG-13,
yeah,
so
no lewd things.
no lewd things. You save that for at midnight when you go to the 18-up panels or when you go back home.
Yeah.
That's what we do around here.
And if you have any theories you want to discuss, I know some of them. They're awesome.
Yeah, there's actually, she found 2 books that actually go over theories that are based off in the Madoka universe. Like different ones about like Hyoka and why things have happened and how certain traits are related to.
They're called Revelations of the Very Soil. If you guys want to look them up on Amazon, they're really good reads.
And at first it's kind of hard to read because when you open it, you're like, ew, this is an essay. And then you go to close it, but then you're like, no, I should read it. So you open it again and you just start reading. You're like, yeah, this works really good. Hi, go
Bye.
Bye forever.
Do you want to talk about some theories?
Oh, yeah, do you guys have any questions? Because
Yeah.
Oh no. Which direction?
yes, do that.
Yeah.
Gotta fix that.
Oh, you have no idea.
You get some out there?
Hover.
I agree.
Any others?
Who in this room has actually seen the show? Raise your hand. Nice.
Okay, nice. How many of you have seen Rebellion? Okay,
Nice,
good.
that's a pretty good turnout.
How many of you guys are excited for the new movie that's going to come out?
When's it coming out?
There's a new
I think it's next year.
It's
Like,
6 months. There's also a whole new game that's actually like based on a new universe with
Is it-
Madoka Magica.
Is it an actual game or is it one of those fan games like at beat 'em up?
I know it's a mobile game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mobile
Oh.
game, and it's based off New Girls, and you actually get to interact with Madoka and Homura in it. So it's a lot of cool things you get to do with it. They just released the opening for it. I think you can look it up on YouTube. And should,
Y'all, we got open seats up front.
there's like
Come on in, don't be shy.
4,
We got 4, 3.
Who are you guys' favorite characters in the show?
You.
Aura did nothing wrong.
I was just trying to fix things, and I just got yelled at, and I feel personally attacked. I was just trying to save everyone.
Wrong.
I thought I was doing the right thing. You know, that was gonna be good. And it ended up not going good.
Keep telling yourself that.
We're killing a lot of people. You know, I mean, like, the only person I was trying to save, you know, was them, and, you know, that did not work out. I don't need to do it over again. Just one more. Just one more time. Just one more time. Thanks, guys.
Yes. Madoka Magica. If you can't get into the first 2 episodes, just pick up on episode 3. You'll be hooked.
I still haven't gotten around to watching episode 3.
Yeah, how rude.
Yeah.
So, for those that have actually seen the show, what was your first thought after episode 3? Like, what was your instant reaction?
Same.
Yeah.
Because I did not know that was going to happen. That was shocking.
I was very upset.
I just like went into this thing like, oh, another cute magical girl. And you're like, oh, this is not cute. Oh, that one lost her head. She got ahead of yourself. I'm gonna leave the funds out the door. No. Oh, jeez. So, do any of you guys actually know how Charlotte or Bebe actually became a witch and how it actually happened? Okay, so hers is really, really sad. Like, wow. Okay, so
It was Nagisa? Yeah, her name's Nagisa.
So, Lisa, when she was little, her mom was in the hospital and she was like really, really sick, like dying. And for some reason, Nagisa, you know, she met Kyubey and she was like, man, I really wish I had some cheesecake. And she got it, and then she realized her mistake and that she could have saved her mom. And I mean, she instantly
She not in this timeline.
She's in her grief seat crying.
Yeah. We'll left her back home. In a different dimension. There's also some other manga too that are based off a different timeline. There's one that is actually based off where Homer is actually able to save Madoka.
Huh.
But based off Homer's wish to be always able to save her, she has to leave the timeline. So even though she was able to save her, she can't stay. And she actually becomes like really good friends with Kyoko. They're actually able to leave. Like walk. Watch her. How do you say the word?
Pergasmog?
Thank you. That's the biggest Walpurgisnacht. That's a good word.
It's German. Yep. I don't know what it means though. Part of the reason I'm saying it. My mom's from Germany, so.
Yeah. But so yeah, I mean that's kind of it's one of the interesting things when you think about how all the magical girls, how their wish has affected them in different ways and why. God, they're just so sad. Like really, you just go out, you know, think you're gonna have a great time. All of a sudden, you realize that, yeah, technically your body isn't like there's no point to it. Your soul's in a gym, and if that gym gets like thrown, man, you're dead. That's it.
There's also speculation that each of the girls like embody a different form of depression. Like I can't remember exactly all of them, but it's really interesting. I think it was in the very soil where they discuss it.
And each of the girls actually has their own witch form. I think you can see it in one of the books or something, but
One of the video games,
Yeah, I
you
think-
see Kyoko's and her name's Ophelia.
Yeah, wasn't that
Madoka
I think it was the ocean, wasn't it? The Bebop?
Hmm?
Was it the Bebop that had those?
it was. I know on the I think it was like PSP where the game was on where you were playing and you're going through all stuff, which is kind of messed up because you're playing as Cubase, and your options are you can make this person really sad and have them become a witch, or wait for them to kind of continue and maybe see what happens. Hey, call this person a crybaby and how she can't do anything without anyone else. That's a good choice. Those are the options in the game. It's like, God, it's sad. It's like, wow, dang. But within each of the different ones, you actually see all the girls like witch forms, which is really cool and depressing because they ever I find it great. Wow, that's just sad.
What a sad panel, honestly.
Yeah, man, I was like, I had this filled with joy, and I'm like, actually, this show's really depressing.
I was like looking up memes and stuff last night. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be great. Now I'm like, oh, this is just nothing but sad talk.
This is
Does
a
anyone,
grape seed.
does anyone have any?
She has a grape seed in it. It's really cute.
Does anyone have any questions about our characters or the show itself or? Come on, y'all.
I promise.
You have until I finish eating this.
It won't take very long. He's going so quick.
I actually have a question. Alright. So, like, do you guys know each magical girl's witch form name? Like,
Criminal Gretchen,
okay.
Ophelia,
She's really good at this.
Homo Lily. She is the sweet witch, not wish, and then Mommy is the dress-up witch. Yes, Kendall.
That's a strange name.
And then Sayaka's is Octavia, and I can't remember the last part.
Octavia Bond, second word.
Yeah. I didn't really pay attention to other witches.
Anybody
so I
have a
didn't
favorite
figure-
episode?
Grove.
How do you guys feel about the end of Rebellion?
Yeah.
Homer did nothing wrong.
Thank you. I feel like I was like saving everyone, and you know,
No,
I mean-
that's pretty much all Cubase.
I mean, I might have like ripped like Monica apart, like tore her, you know, but like it's okay. She's good. She's fine. You know, she has some memories, and she'll gaze off into the distance, and then you know, you kind of gotta shake her and be like, hey, don't do that. And then she goes back to being normal. It's totally good.
So what do y'all think, because I've seen some speculation, well not really, I've seen some posts on Facebook about Cubase, and I was like, Cubase did nothing wrong, he was just doing it out of his people. What do y'all think, from like a human's point of view?
He obviously didn't grasp the nature of the energy he was working with, or otherwise So, you know, to try and act like you're all high and mighty and have better knowledge of the universe, but obviously you don't have the best grasp of this, otherwise you would have kept this from happening.
Yeah. He was pretty surprised, you know, with the whole turning into Satan. Kind of shocked him. He was not expecting that. I did not expect that. But no, I mean it's really sad because when you look at Homero's character, you have just this shy, sweet person who just, you know, is like, man, I made some cool friends, you know, I want to help and save everyone. And then she's so useless, and then bit by bit she sees all her friends die. And then repeatedly, like there was one where we were saying like she's gone back, was it 10 or something years?
Over 10 years, and that's actually coming from the writer of Madoka Magica, because she's gone back in time at least 100 times, and when you just like figure out how long the timelines were, yeah, it's over 10 years later that she's still doing that.
So for over 10 years, she's trying to just save that one person she cares about.
And that's why she was so hardened and emotionless with the other girls. I mean, she was like ready to kill Sayaka. So.
But to be fair, I mean, like, Sayaka can go back in the trash can. I'm just saying.
Yoko might have some objections to that. I might have a few too.
I mean, you guys can jump in there with her, but like, I mean, just leave her in there.
I'll leave you.
You can pick her up on the weekends. You know, just put her back. Put her back.
YP number 2, here I go.
I mean, it's one of those where it's really interesting when you look at Saya's character. She's just sits there, she thinks, no, you know, I'm doing good. Oh, you know, I'm gonna save this boy. Oh no, now this girl's challenging me for him, but I don't wanna like go for him, and now I'm sad and I'm dead.
She does kill 2 guys on the train.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
We could talk about that. I mean, like really just, I mean, you feel free to pick her up on the weekends, but put her back in the trash can and put a sign that says does fight.
You say put it back in the trash can?
Yeah. Just put her back there. I mean, I think we all can go back.
That's my wife or something.
They probably are.
Let's see.
Are there any qualities you guys see in yourselves that belong to your respective characters?
Okay, so I really like sweets, and I also like cheese, but I can't have cheese because I'm dairy intolerant. So that's kind of related to Charlotte because she really likes cheese, but she can't have it.
Oh, nice. That's actually really cool. That's a great quality.
I like tea, and I'm also kind of sad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm dying for your answer.
Well, I am gay and I do love protecting my lovers. So, but no, like I guess like for Homura, I guess what really attracted me to her is just the fact that she's so determined that she'll shut off her emotions, which I mean I kind of do that sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, meh. I only care about maybe like 3 people and a cat, so that's kind of it. I don't really care about anyone else that falls in love. Oh man, I would have to up my numbers then. Kidding.
What about you two?
I'm gone.
I'm really indecisive like Madoka is, but I also can't stand to see my friends married, so.
I got pink hair. Always wanted pink hair. Always wanted pink hair.
Do you have really have pink hair? Nice.
I actually relate to Kyoko a lot because her father was a priest. Both of my parents are priests. She likes to eat. I love eating, as you can see here. And she just does not give a frick. There we go. And she'll kind of just, she cares, she really does. She cares in her own special way. She wants everyone to not waste their magic and their energy on stupid stuff. Just,
There's also a theory that the reason Kyoko came back to Madoka City
because she repressed her memory of what happened to her as a kid, she just lost it. So Gemma's actually like really, really strong.
She's complex.
Along with Ron.
Big guns.
Big guns, all the guns.
Still couldn't save you from losing your head.
I tried to warn her, and you know what?
You got fired up?
Yeah. I mean, Jess here, it's your favorite friend. See her all the time.
Hey, it's nice to see you again.
Doing what I do.
Anybody in the audience got any ships?
Besides the obvious ones,
What?
I just should be obvious ones. Homer, Monica, Sakura, Kyoko, and Saga.
Those are the really popular shows too.
Literally all I know about this show is what our Homura and our Monica here share on Facebook. And literally all it is just like shit after shit after shit of Homura and Monica.
We actually have definitely files. So like me and her will go like we'll sit there and we'll be like, hey man, look at all these ship photos. Okay man. And like we'll just have like so many. Like if you go through her phone, it's just Madoka Magica.
Like that's literally all I have. Like my Facebook album is like 300 something pictures, and the majority of them are Monica and Homura. I'm
Like-
shameless about it.
I once the phone I had before it like turned into a brick, so I lost all my photos. And so I messaged her and I was like, hey, I lost all my photos and stuff. Can you send me some? She's like, sure. You might want to turn off your sound. And I was like, okay. So like I turned the sound off my phone and like I went to go get some meat. I came back. There was like 100 messages. There's a lot.
That's not even all the ones I have.
I know you have more. Do you guys have like a favorite? Oh, Dash.
She had her.
Sorry. This kind of is a question. So, I really was confused at the ending because apparently there's no more witches, but now there are like after images or something. Like what was it called again? Like
They're nightmares or
like-
raids.
Yeah.
Yeah, raids. Nightmares come later. Have you watched Rebellion yet?
I haven't. There's.
It's a movie. It's on Netflix.
It's really good.
You should watch it.
I will.
There will be a lot of screaming.
It's very. It's
I love screaming.
Well, I mean screaming on not the show, but you yourself will be screaming.
Oh.
it picks up right after that and
Fine.
just kind of goes into it, explains like what all happened.
Okay.
You know.
It's great because I got a giant wall scroll of Hamura and Madoka on my wall, and they're holding hands, like towards the back. And my grandma would come in and she'd be like, "Oh, that's a lovely picture. I like it." And I'd be like, "Don't notice the hands. Don't notice the hands. Don't notice the hands." Because we live in conservative Arkansas.
Can y'all explain to me okay, so we were all taking pictures earlier, and I was posing them, and what they explained to me was that Charlotte is the bad guy. It just like a 3-second explanation, best they could, and that's what I took from it. So I was like, all right, everybody pose and like try to strangle her, and then they were like, no, it's not like that. So can you guys explain to me the whole relationship between Charlotte and Mommy and all that? So like, why is Charlotte the enemy?
So
But
she
not-
was one of the witches, and she's the witch that killed Mommy
In the
in the original timeline.
Okay.
And then Homer pops in and kills Charlotte. And then in Rebellion, which is a different timeline.
Wait.
Huh?
Do you mind if we spoil Rebellion a little bit?
Go ahead. I'm at an anime convention. I don't know what I expected.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So in Rebellion,
Mommy and in Rebellion they actually call her Bebe.
Oh, okay.
So Mommy and Bebe are like best friends, and they're inseparable, and they're like little helpers.
but Bebe does make a lot of like, I want to say like allusions to like still wanting to eat Mommy. Yeah.
How? Oh no.
So is Mommy like sweet or something? Is she made out of sugar cane?
She reminds her.
Yeah,
she's very yellow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just one second.
She was the most mellow of them all. Like, everyone else was bloodthirsty and all that, and she was like, "Hey, I'll help you guys learn how to do this stuff."
Bye forever. Okay, bye. I need something else to work with here. Good. I should have done that.
Well, I'm trying to
PowerPoint.
think of things.
Hi. Hi. Y'all, look at the little baby. I got cute pose. I just see shapes. Yeah. Truth or dares?
Oh boy. Truth or dare questions about
Keep it PG-13. No boobs. No
anything
boobs.
gross.
Okay, truth or dare?
Truth or dare? Truth?
How many street tacos can you eat?
I think the most I've been able to eat is like 10, 11-ish.
I'm working on things here. Truth or dare? Dare you to squawk. Squawk.
You're like,
No, please.
Bye again. Do you
have
have
I have a question.
Yes.
If Pinocchio were to say his nose would grow, would it?
What?
If Pinocchio were to say his nose would grow, would it grow? Because if he says it's gonna grow, that would be a lie. Because it's not growing, then it would be a lie. So,
I think you just fall off.
I think
I
you're
got a
like a
question.
paradox there. Sorry.
The series. You said it was a series and then there was a movie after Art Rebellion.
Yes.
Okay, now, you think they're gonna continue on the series like they did in Code Geass, just continue it and slowly slow it down and then
They're-
continue going on it?
Well,
Or
they're in the process of making a new movie, aren't they?
yeah.
It's due to come out in next year sometime.
So,
With the current, like,
Yeah.
they're trying to avoid spoilers, but they kind of left a massive cliffhanger so that they could continue that, so.
Because I know in Code Geass they did it, well, you think the ending of it is all two and now they're coming out with another one.
Yeah, but the ending was pretty cut and dry. Oh, hey, this isn't done yet. We're making another one.
Yeah.
You
So
should probably go watch Rebellion.
I guess we'll go ahead and like if you guys are okay with spoilers, we'll go ahead and we'll talk about kind of what happened at the end of Rebellion and why they're making another movie. So pretty much it gets discovered and Homer turns into Satan. She pretty much rewrites the entire universe. Everything's rewritten pretty much. She separates Monica from God. Pretty much that's gone. The law, everything's just pretty much gone. And pretty much all the girls are sitting there and they still have those little bits of memories of where they're remembering things from their past lives. Where they're like, something seems weird, like I should be doing this. And Sayaka, who still retains her memory afterwards, confronts Homer. And she was like, do you understand what you just did? And Homer is like, yeah, pretty much.
Just complete emotion.
Just emotionless, and pretty much she challenges Sayaka. She tells Sayaka, once all the witches are gone, come at me. And so she goes around and she finds Monica in the school, and you can see Monica, all of a sudden, Monica, she just slowly starts to fade out, and she's starting to remember that she's not supposed to be here in the universe. Because her wish was, to pretty much, she became God to sit there and, keep magical girls from turning into witches. And the scene starts to fade, and you see a little bit like of the galaxy. And Homer has to snap her out of it. And so pretty much the movie's gonna be based off the fact of Homer is like trying to control Monica into keeping her from going back to that. So pretty much that's what they're basing it off of, is that the girls still remember that that this isn't right. Like they're not supposed to be here. Even though they're all together and still alive, it's still not right. So one of the cover arts is you see Monica, she's dressed up like a ballerina, and you can see little puppet strings. And you just see Homer in the background just smiling, and it's kind of creepy. Like, oh. So pretty much I guess that's where it's pretty much going to kick off and stuff. So it'll be pretty good.
Welcome to those who just came in. How's it going?
Y'all seen the show?
She hasn't, but I have.
It's really
Hey,
good.
same boat as
But
me.
I cry every time. Like even with the movies, I'll sit there and cry. Fight me, okay? She's my wife. Leave me alone.
Bye, Stocking. Bye, Dad.
Mommy will miss you.
I'll see you guys now.
Yeah, probably.
I'll stress chills.
Well, how are you guys enjoying the con so far? It's pretty good. Yeah. So, what do you guys think of the new location? Did any of you guys go to A2F when it was like that?
Last A2F I did was Springdale, so
Yes.
that stays about the same location.
So, like, I don't know you guys, but like, I really like how big it is here. Like, there's so much space in the hallways. When like you would try to go through that little hallway there, you kind of be cramped, and you're like, man.
I was always
Yeah,
bumping into
back there.
Cosplay.
Yes, the lighting is so bad.
Like, Madoka photo and all like.
We had to go outside to take pictures.
You can
Yeah.
marmots are on for days here. It's great.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go.
Like,
Especially with like the giant long hallway. It's like downhill to get
You don't get
real
yelled at for
speed.
running.
Yeah.
Because I came from here.
I thought later the location change to make it everything else was, you know, like treated really just like not that great at the other hotel.
Did anyone stay at the hotel there last time? So how was your guys' experience based off of ours? Because ours was
They're scary.
My credit card got stolen.
Oh.
Yeah, there was like a thing at the hotel where like if you checked people's cards, there were like transactions in China with your card, and I was like, hold up.
I'm not in China.
And like apparently they told me it had to do with the hotel.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
I'm in China.
Oh, it's a good thing we're not here anymore.
Yeah. However, I mean, like, if they're buying like stuff in Japan, all I ask is that they send me something. Like, feel free to send me some figurines, maybe some new manga. You know, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that then.
Yeah, just go with the technology.
And I try to say, what's really great about Amazon is that whenever you need something, you can easily just find it or find something really close to it. Like half of this stuff was like Amazon, like really fast because I was like, man, I don't have shoes and I need to make like boot covers. I can go to Amazon. Don't have to leave the house and see people. But yeah, no, I really like that they moved here. And they have like sandwiches here, so that's like really cool.
Not to mention all the Japanese snacks. You can't find Taki, you know, almost anywhere.
I can't walk over to Waffle House though. That was the only thing that I missed, is being able to go to
Yeah,
Waffle House.
Oh, now I feel sad.
We should find a Waffle House tonight. I have one.
There's so
Party
many.
at Waffle House?
And just Golden Corral.
So, for everyone who does cosplays and stuff, do you ever like go out in public and then you just, when you start walking, you can just feel the normal stairs just turning
Oh
and
my
walking?
god, yes.
Last night,
Have you ever like just been walking and then some random old couple, they're just like so sweet, the grandma's frail, the grandpa's walking on a cane, and they're like, can we take your photo, sweetie? There's always one of those instances whenever I go to a
Oh my
con.
god. Like last time I was here, I was in cyber, so I had like a light up dress and everything, and like there were a bunch of bikers here, and they're like, can I take a picture?
we actually had that last night. Walked to Taco Bell. I was in Future Trunks, and we had people constantly stopping us.
I think that's one of the really cool things about it is when you do get to dress up, it's pretty funny. You just go out in public and man, you're just like, I don't care. I'm gonna eat like 5 of these McDoubles. I don't care if those 2 teenagers are staring over here.
When I'm in cosplay, like I literally just have tunnel vision. I'm like, I'm not paying attention to anyone else. I'm on a mission. Like I'm trying to get from one
Either
con to the other.
that-
I don't care who stares at me.
Either to that, or they ask you like how do you do your props and how you do your costume,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like your quality and if it was made right there.
So, does anyone teach you at this con, or do you branch out and go to other places, like Texas?
I mean, I've been to the Texas, usually I go to A-Con every once in a while, and
Who else is going to A-Con? Raise your hand.
I drove here from Dallas.
Yes, you
Go Texas.
But,
Hey now.
I think it's one of the really cool things I do like about A2F, and I do appreciate it, is that it is such a small con that, you don't feel that overwhelmed.
Vision Con.
Where's that?
Vision Con up there in Blaine, Missouri at end of February every year.
I had no idea that there was a con.
They cover anything, anime, movie, everything.
I'm not allowed to France.
What?
My
But,
mom won't let me go to France and she got lost and she's never going to France.
It is every end of February Vision Con. It's this Vision Con. It's same cost coming in here, and you got down to 3 guests that you go. You got anywhere like 10 to 15 guests that you go, and then same room, same everything.
Thank you guys for coming.
Bye. Welcome back to reality.
Have a nice night.
Who's the protagonist?
Madoka.
That's the cute one.
They're all cute.
I know, that's why I said that.
The story is from my perspective, but most of the action happens because around like Homer.
So, just wants to save her best friend, man. That's it. Just wants to save her and have her not turn into a magical girl. Which is really interesting. Like, back to, Madoka Magica. You think it's like this cute, like, magical girl anime, and you're just
You
like,
watch it and you're already crying within the first episode.
and then you're like, wow, this is totally not what I expected, but I love this and I'm going to cosplay it. Which, oh man, I'm so ready to get out of these heels. Like, I love cosplay, but man, heels.
Better than boots that make your toe crunch up.
Oh god, I dealt with that my first year of TNT. I was miserable.
I lost it from Jules.
Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Bye, Sailor Manny.
So small. So what else do you guys want to talk about?
Now, if you actually had the option of choosing a normal life or a witch, which one would you choose and why?
I mean,
It's actually a really,
magical
really good
girl,
question.
Madoka is suffering. I'm pretty sure suffering is not with it. Sorry, but.
I guess, man, what would your wish be? Like, if you could, if you know that your soul's going to be, like, ripped out of your body, what would be the one wish that you could give it away for?
I did the same wish as Madoka before I even realized what her wish was because I was watching the episodes and I didn't know what her wish was yet. And I was like, I would wish this, and she wished it. I was like, I just predicted the future. I was so happy about it.
But what would you give up on your soul, on your wish?
I don't think I have anything I care about.
What is your soul?
But yeah, what would you get rid of?
And why?
What is worth giving up?
I don't think it's worth.
But you gotta sit there, like, I guess if you're like one of those like really super nice, like care about the earth people, you could like wish for the world to like not die. I don't know. World peace. But like honestly, I feel like I would sit there and be like, I want what I have, all the cosplays, also let me be rich, and also let me be able to eat like 50 street tacos without getting sick.
I don't need street tacos. That being said.
I don't think you can eat 50 street tacos. It's a lot of tacos.
Okay, it's a challenge. Where's the nearest street?
There's a Mexican restaurant like maybe 2 blocks from
Taco.
I don't know, what would you guys give it up for? If you absolutely had to give it up, you're left with a choice saying, all right, man, wish it out.
then maybe then. But that's not happening right now, so
Psycho push?
I'm just not gonna be in my mother's house until that
I'm
happens.
more, like I said, I'm more likely to tell Cubase to get bent, for a better term.
And it's really weird because, you know, if you think about it, like, Cubase and they're saying, hey, you know, it's because of me that your civilization has advanced, and you're like, how? How
Thank you.
advanced? I mean, it's sad if you think about it. It's like, there's so many different things you could wish for, but the fact is, you know, you're giving up your soul, and if you die, that's it. Like, there's no revival. Ooh, what if you could wish for revival in Magical Girls?
You could wish to never become a witch.
But what if you turn into a nightmare? Oh, wait, no. Ooh.
No, the nightmares don't exist when the witches are still there.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think I just set up a question.
Bless you.
Or you could ask for like a groove seed with like unlimited uses. That might be better.
Yeah, then you're like a magical girl, and then you know, like actually stay spare.
I'm so
You
confused.
know, so if you see another magical girl like, you know, dying, you'd be like,
To
hey,
explain
babe,
to the
Greek
Madoka
save me.
Magica storyline. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Probably black like my heart.
You don't want it to be black.
You're gonna cry.
Honestly, really, it's bad. You can't tell me to use your groove seed.
They're good anime.
Good.
They're good too.
Probably pastel. Something pastel.
Probably.
Maybe like OPEC where it's like a rainbow or something like that. I don't know. That's cheating.
Jeez.
So witches are the magical girls who have given into despair, and their soul gems turn into the grief seeds of the witches. So technically, yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, groove seeds are also part of
And then Madoka had to defeat her, and then
Not all witches
Psycho
will
was
cross
her
them.
best friend.
And that's one of the reasons Kyoko.
And she had to kill her best friend.
She only kills witches when she thinks there's a grief seed. She doesn't care if other people die.
Wait, who's?
Me, Kyoko. She's just out to save her own skin is what it is.
I know, right?
Maybe for their color.
Get all the food, all the grief seeds. That's all I
We
care.
got a lot of pinks over here. Are we talking about the color of your soul gem? They both said pink.
I'm a pink pink.
3 pinks. Too many pinks.
Very sad different shades.
It's just, do you have different shades?
Hot pink, rose pink.
Go for it.
Yeah, I just did that. Hey, Teresa, what's up? I love you, girl.
I love you. I love you. You're my wife.
Hey now.
What would your color be? I would like the color of the purple part. This one? I'm here. Black, yeah, that's it. Whatever color it is. I don't know. That many colors. What about you, Gotcha?
I think kind of a reddish.
It's not pink somehow.
Trying to be original.
Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Over here. Gotta like, gotta pop it up, like from distance, be angry.
It's like, you gotta
Then it's like that. So you gotta like, have it
It's
ready
like,
to
you're
see.
gonna be that
You gotta
guy,
like,
so just go do the head tilt, you
actually that's what happens, she loses her wig. That's the end of the end. I'll hold your feet, girl. Yeah, no, that's funny.
Wait, I thought I was the one who did the head tilt where I was like,
So like putting wigs on are really difficult. I just wanna like put that back.
Especially when you have to like adjust it and then it gets everywhere and you don't know what you're doing anymore.
You know, I was kind of thinking, like, what if that happens when she does the hair flip?
There's actually a comic, and it's like, you know, Homer's about to do her hair flip, and then she actually flies off her hair, and it's just gone. I can't get this. Mom, save me.
I'm trying to find my hair right.
It's made it to my
I
back.
hope someone caught that already, because if so, please post it.
can you give it
Oh, and if you guys ever do, you can always follow us on Instagram too. I think we'll be posting photos from our photo shoot, hopefully when we get them.
They're really cute.
You're doing more here in a little bit.
I would say we'll probably post onto the like A2F like actual like Facebook page. So hopefully you guys have Facebook.
Instagram pages. We all have separate ones.
Yeah, I will pull mine up if you just want to like look at it because I spell it weird and people get confused.
Thank you
Are you
guys.
recommending this to the A2F to
Yeah,
follow
let's
this
follow.
plan?
Alright.
Okay.
You missed it, I lost my wig.
No.
I did the hair flip and it flipped. Thank you so much for that. I cannot wait to see that. That's my end goal in life now. Oh, that's so awesome. God, I'm gonna do that actual photo shoot where you just snap a photo, rise up, flip it, just goes off.
Let's save that for like the last
It's like you make up my skirt line. Just hair.
Well, if you can, try to put it in there. Do any of you guys ever wear colored contacts for your cosplay? Nice. I'll say if you guys are. Sorry. Can you like clap? Did I get the claps and down together? Oh, just stab me in the face. I love you, but ow.
Your eyes are real.
It's probably. So I love you all. So Steve. Can't find it. I love you with closeness.
Y'all, like, if people, like, if you don't cosplay, like,
Don't cosplay.
you're so lucky you have extra time.
No, like, okay, so I think the longest it's ever taken me to get ready in cosplay was at least an hour.
No.
It took me 2
It
hours
takes me
today.
like 3 hours.
Okay, well that's like if I'm having to do everyone's makeup.
I take like 5 minutes.
2 hours if I have to do the wig.
I like speed.
The wigs are really difficult.
Especially if you have to get them styled.
I used to have really long hair, and it was around the first time I started cosplaying, and we tried to put a wig on me, and we could not for the life of me do it. It was so difficult to do, and we just gave up on it.
Yeah.
We just kind of like went with the outfit.
And
Okay, if I can not lose my wig again, that'd be great.
3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Yay!
I'll say if you guys are ever, if you are interested in cosplay and you're wanting to find a site that's like not too expensive and you can kind of space out the timeline, I would definitely recommend AliExpress. Like, it's really good. Just check your reviews. Always, look at what's being posted. And you'll kind of have to gauge it. Be like, if someone's saying, "Man, this is the best stuff ever."
Sorry, I got my
Have any of you ever bought from Cosplay House?
It sounds familiar.
I've heard it was okay, I think, but I don't.
I'll say, I think the only
Make
place
costumes and
I had a bad experience with them.
that's where I got mine.
Oh yeah, so okay, if you're getting into it, look up wigs on AliExpress. You can get really good wigs. This is where I got this one, and it's really soft.
Do they sell styled wigs or is it one that's already done?
Sometimes they sell styled wigs, but like them flying it across, like to China, from China, and being in a box or a bag, like it can get messed up. But
So-
sometimes you can still.
It's really great for if you can get a bunch of wigs, and you can get actually like some really decent cosplays. Like I think you can actually get like the cyber outfits from Love Live.
That's where I got mine, and it was like $80.
Mint Costumes, they have really good ones. I was actually Diva last night, and I had their texture suit, which, God, that was such a pain.
Yeah,
That's the reason why it takes me an hour to get ready. Was trying to get into that.
So with Knit Costumes though, I'm gonna share my experience with them. I had originally ordered my Kyoko costume from them, and originally the ship date was set for May, and then they emailed me saying, hey, we won't have this ready till June. Okay, that's fine. Then they emailed me again saying we won't have it ready till July, and I asked them why, and they said, well, we're waiting for more people to order it, so we won't send you yours until more.
So
people
essentially they wait till a bulk order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
Which to me was a little ridiculous.
So then, if someone was wanting to ask you on, would you suggest go through them or another place for a style wig? Where would you suggest going for a style wig?
I don't think they sell style wigs because I got this from
Because
them
yeah,
and I cut it
I
myself.
had to style this. This is from
If
the
you-
costumes that I had.
I'm actually looking for a style wig for trunks.
So, okay, so one of the best things I can recommend is go on Facebook and you're gonna wanna look up like cosplay for sale groups or like any of the wig like groups. You know, you can post that, like, you know, post on the A2F page, asking someone, hey, does anyone know these cosplay, you know, for sale groups, wig things? I wanna find someone.
Probably find a commissioner.
Yeah.
If you want it styled and like to come in well. Like,
And a lot of those commissioners, they have to provide feedback and reviews based off their stuff. So, you know, always double check it, always go through so that way you can actually find someone. But, she actually had a road wig style and the spikes are really good on it.
That wig is my baby. Who did it? Nocturne Wig Commissions, I believe is their name.
Nocturne Wig Commission, so you might want to check that
They're
out.
based in Alaska, but like what they'll do is they'll have like they'll send you their address for where their like little studio is where they work, and then you'll go on Arta or whatever website you choose.
It'll,
Like,
eBay can get you to write that.
yeah, you'll like buy it and have the address.
Yeah, I'll get that from you before I leave, so I can look that up then.
Yeah.
What?
I'll get that information from you before I leave, because I'm actually looking for actually free wigs.
They're really, really good at what they do.
I was like, and then another thing you can do, which actually she found out, was to make spikes. You can, was it like a glue? You can
Yeah, wood glue.
Yeah, wood glue. So,
Wood glue?
you know, you'll style it and then you'll use like a little bit of wood glue to actually get it to hold the spikes in it.
But
Yeah,
I
that's what-
think the spikes that I'm looking at might be a little bit more complex to do.
Yeah, so,
Super Saiyan trunks.
yeah.
So
that's-
you,
yeah.
the spikes on that one is a little bit more complex than most spikes.
Yeah.
I just did tracers, so I think that'll
So
That's
you,
more
so you
intense.
know what I'm,
Yeah.
you know what the wig I'm talking about is.
Yeah. But
Take a picture.
yeah, you know, check out AliExpress. They have a bunch of cool stuff. You can also check out the costumes. Just really wary.
yeah.
Yeah, just be wary of what you get and what you buy.
Yeah.
And some of them have reviews too that you can look at. Like,
Yeah. And then if you are ever interested in like colored contacts, I definitely recommend Oh My Kitty. It's really good. Like I'm wearing ones right now, and I'm gonna wear them.
I think the color contacts I'm working with is looking for Sasuke Cheetahs.
I believe they have them.
yeah, there's like a vendor in there that has some contacts and they might have some.
I'm actually looking for his Shippuden one.
Have you guys ever ordered from Kinky Paradise?
Actually, the one time I wanted to order from them was when they were
They're
not allowed to.
shipping to America right now, and it's upsetting because I was doing a Sans gender swap a while ago. I don't remember what Comic Con I was going to, but like I found these bright blue eye contacts that were going with the outfit, and I was so upset because the little thing popped up. We're not shipping to America. I was like, why do you do this to me?
Yeah, and always before when you do get colored contacts, definitely check, see if there's any kind of marks, anything like that could be left on the contacts. You want to be super careful with that because, I mean, you're putting it in your eye. You know, don't wear them for a certain amount of period, you know, wear them for a little bit. But, like, take them out, hydrate your eyes, and just clean out your solution.
Make sure you're comfortable wearing contacts. Like I personally,
Yeah.
I can't wear them at all. I couldn't wear them.
Like, I'm
the
too
first
sensitive
time.
for it.
She had to see me try to put contacts in my eyes for the first time last year, and it was hilarious.
I
really
lose
fun.
it. Like I'll be on Instagram
I actually
and
plan
I'll see a
on
video of something.
one will, have you ever used the mask that actually has the contacts in them and on them? There's an actual mask I looked up and actually had the contacts OD on it, the mask.